on what happened last week. So, all right, y'all. Memphis Motorsports Park update, Saturday, January 11th. Here's where we're at. So let me fill y'all in a little bit on what happened last week that I couldn't really tell y'all at the time, but it's what fueled our positivity about the track coming back. So we posted a video on the 1st, which was Wednesday, New Year's Day. It kind of went crazy on social media. As y'all know, we talked about that. And my phone started blowing up, and had people from my IHRA contact me, asked me would I meet them at the track Friday the 10th, which would have been yesterday. They loved our video, wanted us to be, part of what was about to happen. So we took that as, oh man, things must be progressing pretty quick, and they had been putting out on social media, constantly that, yeah, we're coming to Memphis, it's happening. So, we were feeling pretty positive that, man, things are in the works. So I said, yeah, absolutely, I'll meet y'all at the track. Yeah, for sure, I'll be there. So I had planned on that all week, meeting them there Friday. Was really, really, really excited about it. It was really hard not to tell people, not to make a video about it, but couldn't let it out, So I made a second update video, kind of let y'all know stuff was still progressing, but, didn't let the cat out of the bag there. But about Tuesday of this week, everything contact-wise with IHRA kind of went silent. They didn't post nothing on social media. I wasn't getting any more updates. They weren't saying a word. So I thought that was kind of odd to kind of all of a sudden stop, but I also thought, hey, I know they're busy trying to make stuff happen. And, we had weather coming in yesterday, bad snowstorm. Maybe that affected their plans on flying in. So, surely they'll get back in touch with me and we'll reschedule this deal. Well, I never heard anything, never a word. I even reached out, nothing comes back. So Thursday they announced that Kenny Nowling and IHRA have parted ways, which to some people was no surprise, but, I'm not here to speculate on why or, whatever happened with that. So that happened, and I thought, boy, this could be bad for the Memphis deal. But at this point, Memphis is not my primary concern necessarily. I just want to see IHRA back stable and successful again because it's good for drag racing. So I get a message this morning, and I'm not going to name any names because it's nobody's business, but I can tell you they're direct, reliable sources. Memphis is now off the table with IHRA, what I was told this morning. It is off the table. It was on the table, seriously on the table. They were trying to make inroads to make it happen. But after walking the track and more discussion, they just decided that it's just too far gone and is not a wise investment because it would be very hard to recoup how much money they would have to put into the facility. Track surface, as I stated before, at least the starting line would have to be resurfaced, and likely the entire track start to finish. All new timing and scoring, that's $300,000-$400,000, from start to finish. All the AccuTime equipment, scoreboards, all that, not a cheap investment. No grandstands there at all, nothing. There's another couple $100,000 at minimum. You got concession stand that they start over with, bathrooms they pretty much have to start over with. So you're talking about a very large investment that they could probably honestly not recoup their money from for a very, very long time, if ever. Not to mention, when you purchase that facility, you got to purchase the whole facility, and part of that is the dead weight that is the asphalt oval. You're purchasing all that land in that facility that will never, ever make you a dime. I understand where they're coming from. It's unfortunate. It's sad. We didn't make the video to get anybody's hopes up. We had all the people mentioning us, commenting, "Oh, IHRA, NHRA don't buy tracks. Why are you talking about that? Don't make sense." IHRA and NHRA do buy tracks. In fact, through the years, they have both owned tracks. AHRA in the day owned tracks. So yes, they do buy tracks. That is in the realm of possibility. And for all the people that were saying, hey, why are you even bringing about this? This never happens. It's mentioned and rumored and never happens. I understand that, believe me. I am involved in drag racing every single day. I live it and breathe it every day. So I know how many rumors have been out there about Memphis coming back, and it didn't happen, believe me. This happened to be a very strong rumor, and it was more than a rumor. It was people here at the track posting videos, posting pictures, saying publicly, yes, we're doing this. So yeah, of course, we took that and said, hey, look, y'all, this is a possibility. We wanted our Memphis racers to know and to show IHRA that we would support it if it came back. And IHRA got that message loud and clear, believe me. I promise you they did. But look, it's sad. It sucks. We want it to come back, but let's not dwell on the fact that Memphis is not back. It still could happen, but it's not going to happen right now. Let's be supportive of the great tracks we have right now. Holly Springs Dragway just got new owners. Bebop did a great job through the years, but got a new group of owners now, and they're going to carry it into the future. Let's go support Holly Springs. You got Don Baskin with Jackson Dragway up in Jackson, Tennessee. He's pouring tons of money into that track. So let's support these tracks. You got Gleason Dragway up in Gleason, Tennessee. They do a great job with that place. That's a beautiful track. You got Pickwick Dragway. There's racetracks around here to support, so go support them. Just because Memphis isn't back doesn't mean you can't race. I've had tons of comments saying, I'd like to get my race car out of the garage, so I wish Memphis would open back up. Get your race car out of the garage. There's places to race. Jackson is not too far from Memphis Motorsports Park. You're talking about 45 minutes. What's that on a Saturday? They drive 45 minutes to go race. Go do it. Go support these tracks. Go support Holly Springs. From Memphis Motorsports Park, Holly Springs is an hour south. Head down there and go race. Plenty of opportunities to go race. Plenty of things to do. Plenty of events going on. So we hope that Memphis comes back one day, but until then, there's plenty of other events. We run with Funny Car Chaos. Most of y'all know that. We got events all across the Midwest, all across the country. So, come out to a chaos race. Enjoy seeing 30, 40, 50 funny cars. Try to make a 24-car field. Stands are always packed, always a great time. There's no prep Kings events everywhere. They're packing the place out. You got Wes Buck doing his Pro Superstar Shootout down in Bradenton. The Winter Series, it's a huge deal. So drag racing's alive and well. We're not, I see all the messages about drag strips are closing everywhere. Yeah, there's drag strips closing. But that's because cities are moving in on them and they're getting offered money they can't turn down for the land. It's just a business decision. And it sucks, but it's a business decision. Most people would make the same decision. But at the same time, there's tracks being bought, renovated, and reopened. There's tracks pouring tons of money and updating their tracks, like Mocan Dragway. We run there every year. Carl and Craig Blanton are always pouring money into that place, make it better every time we go. There's new tracks being built. You see those posts on Facebook all the time of brand new tracks being built all over the place. So don't think that drag racing is in a bad place, because it's not. Drag racing is probably healthier than it's been in 30 years. Now, I know it's harder to make money for track owners. It's harder for everybody to make money in every business. So it's not just drag racing. It's hard for everybody right now. Inflation's through the roof. We all know that. So just because it's harder to make money doesn't mean drag racing is in a bad spot. We were at PRI last month, and let me tell you, the motorsports industry in 2025 is going to absolutely explode. I mean, it's going to blow the roof off of anything it's done in the last 10 years. It's going to be a great year for drag racing. So get out there, run your car. Whatever kind of car you got, there's somewhere to race it not too far away. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that somebody comes along to salvage Memphis at some point. But right now, it's not going to happen for my IHRA. So that's not good news, but it's what I got for today. The rest of the videos you'll see on my page in the future will be regarding our race team, unless there is some monumental news that comes about regarding Memphis Motorsports Park. But I appreciate everybody staying tuned. the negative comments, the positive comments, you know, it is what it is. We just tried to get the information out there. And that's what we want to do. We just want to support drag racing and make drag racing better. Dedicated my whole life to it. It's what I live for. Follow along. Stay tuned to the page. You know, just because we don't have Memphis news, don't mean we don't have some cool stuff going on when race season starts. We'll be pumping out tons of content. We're doing some drag and drive stuff this year along with Funny Car Chaos. So gonna have a lot of cool stuff coming your way. Went to work for Driven Racing Oil, so we're going to be doing a lot of awesome stuff with Driven. So stay tuned. Like I said, if you got a race car, drag it out of the garage, hit the track. No sense in them sitting still. For now, that's all I got. Thank y'all for coming along for the ride.
Hopefully you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notified when I upload, live stream, make YouTube shorts, post in community tab until YouTube makes a feature to where you get notified when I'm posting in community tab. Keep an eye on community tab. Bye guys, peace, I'm out.